Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, thanks for joining me. I'm Katie, we're on day 17 of Mermaid, and today's prompt is in celebration of our friend Claudia. The prompt is crustacean. As usual, I am going around everything with my liner pen, it's the same one. And yes, it kind of all makes sense now why our mermaid Finley has had a crab for a companion, because this prompt was coming up, but I actually kind of like the idea of this mermaid having a character to bounce off, and I think on a lot of the prompts it's nice to have something reacting to whatever the mermaid's doing or confirming a mermaid's reaction to what's going on. So yeah, I'm actually really glad this prompt was included. I'm using Winsor & Newton cartridge paper for the surface, and today's colouring medium is the Tombow dual tip brush pens, and they're water soluble, as you can see. Now I have loads of these. I'm sure you saw at the start of the video in the box there's a few other different watercolour pens in there, but primarily these were all I would use, and I've got loads and loads of them, and I used to use them so much about maybe 7 years ago. I might have to do a video on that as well. And yeah, I've still got them, they still work perfectly. They're a really good water-based marker. They can be a little bit streaky, but that's what you get with water-based markers. However, they blend beautifully. Oh my goodness, I love how these blend, and that's what drew me to them in the first place. I love the vibrancy of colours and just the laydown of them, really. And I didn't used to use a water brush or a brush with just water on them very often. I used to use the blending pens that came in, it was just a colourless blend, but I actually think maybe I should use a water brush with them more often, because I really like the mottled effects that it creates. Now let's talk about the picture itself, shall we? So yes, today's prompt is crustacean, and it is all about Claudia, and I just thought it would be really funny for Finley to be pointing at Claudia with both fingers all cheesily, because in case it wasn't obvious enough, that's what it's about, and I actually really like it. I think it's quite funny. I quite like how Claudia is the star of the show on this one, and she's just taking it in her stride. And just to affirm that she is the centre of attention, I thought some gold rays around her would just perhaps just nudge everyone into thinking that this was definitely about her. I just thought adding a very, very light grey background would just break things up just enough, but not overpower things, and a quick re-outline of things. I think the contrast on her tail and the water is a little bit off, but never mind, it's been a while since I've used these. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this one, and thank you so much for watching. If you have enjoyed it, don't forget to hit that like button, and of course subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see you lovely lot tomorrow for day number 18. Bye!